Germany is facing a political storm. The far-right Alternative for Germany, the AfD, is now the country's second-largest party. Its leaders openly talk about power, and their supporters dream of Alice Weidel as Chancellor by 2029. But at the heart of their rise is one word that could make or break them: remigration. On the surface, it sounds technical, a policy of returning migrants who have no legal right to stay, but in far-right circles, it means something far more radical. It means undoing decades of migration, sending not only asylum seekers home, but also naturalized citizens who are deemed not assimilated. This idea came to light in 2024, when journalists exposed a villa meeting near Berlin. There, Austrian activist Martin Sellner told AfD figures that remigration should apply to people with German passports if they lived in so-called parallel societies. For many Germans, the echoes of the past were unmistakable. Millions protested, warning that this sounded like the language of the 1930s. Yet despite the outrage, the AfD did not drop the word. Alice Weidel even used it herself. Why? Because remigration fires up the base. It offers a simple, brutal promise: a return to an imagined Germany of the past, and it keeps nationalist voters loyal. But it also carries enormous risks. Germany's intelligence services have now classified the AfD as extremist, pointing directly to Weidel's remigration speech. If upheld in court, this label could bar members from public jobs and even open the door to banning the party altogether. The AfD itself is divided. Pragmatists, like Maximilian Krah, warn that the word is political poison. Radicals, like Björn Höcke, embrace it openly, even recommending Sellner's book. The split is growing as the party gets stronger. And here's the bigger problem: Germany is not alone. In France, Marine Le Pen talks of national preference. In Italy, Giorgia Meloni pushes deportations as a civilizational fight. In Hungary and Poland, leaders frame migration as an existential threat. Even Denmark's Social Democrats have adopted some of the toughest asylum policies in Europe. Across the Atlantic, the echo is just as clear. Donald Trump promises the largest deportation operation in US history. Elon Musk uses his platform to amplify the word remigration itself. What began as a fringe slogan in far-right forums is now crossing borders. Politicians flirt with this language because it works. It mobilizes voters who feel left behind, and it forces mainstream conservatives to move rightward. But the danger is obvious. Once normalized, remigration undermines the basic principle of citizenship. It tells millions of people who have built their lives in Europe or America that they will never belong. 85% of Germans reject remigration. They see in it not a policy, but a threat to democracy itself. The lesson is simple. What excites the base can destroy a party's credibility with the wider public. Germany's experience should be a warning to Europe and beyond. If the country most haunted by the crimes of the past is vulnerable to this idea, then no democracy can afford to be complacent. Remigration is more than a word. It is a weapon, and it is spreading. If you found this analysis useful, please like the video, subscribe to our channel, and visit WesternRelations.com for more political insight on Europe and the West. Thank you for watching.